Welcome to Intuitive Wisdom Tarot. My name is Jen. We're going to pull some cards for fire sign. Today we're working with the energy of the waxing moon cycle. Okay, this is all about building momentum, doing, taking action on those seeds that you may have planted during our new moon cycle. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Just put these here. We're going to start with a Moonology Oracle card. And as I'm shuffling, we're just going to think about this waxing cycle. So the waxing moon is in the sign of Aquarius, which is building energy of a new emotional cycle. This waxing energy wants you to experiment, be independent, and focus on your thinking. New ideas that have been planted are beginning to take shape, but it's through you taking action. It's time to think out of the box and try different approaches. And the moon really wants you to know it's time to trust your gut here. Not only the moon, but it's because your intention is guiding you, as well as your intuition. So make sure that you are really trusting. Let's go ahead and see what we're starting with today. We are pulling for you. Emotions are running high. We have a super moon. This is a very big moon. Emotions are running high. So again, the moon is very intuitive. Moon energy is very intuitive, as well as very emotional. So let's see what we are getting. I'm going to just grab it here in the in our book. Give me just a second. All right. Emotions are running high. This card suggests that the answer to whatever you're asking is writ large, like a silvery full moon set against the velvety night sky. If you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job or a relationship, the answer is very. To use common prowess, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. This card is about being larger than life, being special and bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. You can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up, but you may find there's a lot of emotion to deal with too. There's also a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking about don't come along every day, so take action. Attuning to the moon. Success is close. I just must trust. Here are some additional meanings. You're going to place these where they resonate. A resolution to your question is closer than you may think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure you don't blow events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess. Ask her for assistance. All right. So again, we are in a prime time for high emotions, not only through this card starting your read, but also through the fact that this is a brand new emotional cycle starting for you. Beautiful. All right, we're going to set that right there. We're going to go ahead and jump into tarot. So let's see what messages we have for this waxing cycle. Again, building momentum, taking action, steps. All right, here we go. Okay, first card coming out, we have the Three of Wands. This is your energy coming into this waxing cycle. The Eight of Pentacles is what you are building, what you are starting to take action on. the Six of Pentacles is how you're going to get there. It's something that can help you along the way. And the Eight of Swords is advice from Spirit. All right. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So during this waxing cycle, again, taking steps, you have a vision, you have something that you already have made the decision on and you are going for. There's lots of work and good feelings of energy coming through. Again, that's what you are doing when you're manifesting. You really want to check your energy. So I see that coming through. And underneath it all, you are really attracting. We have underneath the deck, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is what's underneath it. And this is your energy. You are sitting on your throne in a very, very fiery, which is great because you're a fire sign anyways. And this represents you in a very passionate, driven way. In fact, you've made a decision. This wand is ginormous. Okay, it's much bigger than the wand that was given to you from the beginning with our Ace of Wands, but you have moved through this space and you are now at the Queen. Now this is a feminine energy. No matter if you're feminine or masculine, what this really means is that this is a very receptive. So you have put out your vibes, you have put out your feelers, you have put out your energy to the universe, and the universe is saying, sit in this energy because I am giving you answers. So you are receiving. So be open to receiving. This Queen is also, she's our entrepreneur. She is attractive. She is attracting. So there's real big, bold confidence energy underneath it all. So you have done quite a bit of work. And yes, you are. Fire signs, you guys are confident. You are our go-getters of the zodiac. So you're sitting in a very good space underneath it all. You have this real great motivation. I'm drawn to this cat, and there's the story behind this is really, she really likes this cat. Black cats, there can be some superstition, but she is not concerned what people say or think or do. She is concerned with what is going to make her happy. And that is a big message coming through during this waxing cycle. Whatever you're building, hold true to your passion. Hold true to your assertiveness and your boldness and you wanting to get that no matter what anybody has to say. Beautiful start. All right, your energy coming into this waxing cycle is the Three of Wands. This is all about expansion. Okay, much of what was coming off of that Queen of Wands, you have gotten an opportunity, you have planned it, you have made a decision, and now you are really sending out your vibes. This is all about expansion, all about growth. You are in creative flow right now. And in fact, there's a big message coming through that during this waxing cycle, because you have done all of this work, it's time to take that step. Okay, it's time to build. And there is a real big message with experimentation. So just like this waxing moon cycle is asking you to experiment and be independent, that's what it's asking you to do. Go down and jump on a boat. Okay, that's what this is, what this card really asks you to do. You've called in your ship. Take that step. Go on that adventure. If it doesn't work for you, that's okay, because you're learning along the way. There may be, when you dock on that next, in that next port, another ship that you take, but you have lessons and you have things that you've gained upon that. But this really is saying it's time to take that step. You have developed all of the things you need so that you can get started on this brand new adventure. Okay, you are in creative flow. I love it, love it. Okay, something is beginning to take shape, but you have to take that action, and that's what's really being advised right now. Jump on that ship and see where it takes you. Now, what's really helping you to build this momentum is you getting to work. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So you are really perfecting your craft, really putting in the blood, the sweat, the tears, all of the things that you need to do to get this rolling. Whatever this may be, this could be a brand new relationship. It could be into work. It could be something that you, as a passion project that you're starting, but you are putting in the effort and the perfectionism, and that's in a very good way right now as you are moving through this waxing cycle. So when we think about eight, the number eight means, or really pulls in that energy of power and momentum. So you're asked to step into or step onto that ship if you haven't already, because you are diligently working. You are crafting, you're using your skills, you're doing all of those things that you need to. You have also developed the strength to continue. If there is a roadblock, let's say again, getting it off that Three of Wands, if you come into a port as you jump out after you've jumped on that ship and it's not the right ship for you, you can change the course. You can build and say, do you know what? That wasn't something that I wanted, but here we go. Now I have a new lens and I can go forward with that. There is a big message here too that you are manifesting during this time with this momentum, some groundedness. Okay, you have two pentacle cards here, and as fire signs, you are you are ones that are like go-getters. You want to, you have an idea, you're like, I'm gonna go for it. There's a level of you needing to have a plan and take some practical steps. So you are fiery. Find something that helps you to ground your energy, whether that is going to the gym and running or lifting weights or meditating, if that's something you do, writing, maybe it's walking, but there is a energy coming through that says it's time to ground, because again, there's lots of momentum building. You're in a waxing cycle, which means you're building momentum. This is an 8 card. You're building momentum. You are calling this in, okay? But to make sure that, one, your thoughts, okay? So again, you want to focus on your thinking during this waxing cycle in Aquarius. Your thoughts can become very scattered. And so there's a big message coming through saying you need a plan, because you have the drive, the determination, you have all of the things which can be very fiery, explosive, but could also overwhelm you if it doesn't go the way you need to. So have a plan as a backup. Continue to perfect that craft, whatever you are working on, whether it's a business, a relationship, a passion project, any of those types of things, because that's what's going to help you. Now, again, some things that Spirit is really saying is going to help you pull in that, pull in this dream. Really continue to work. Again, grounding energy. We have Pentacles here. This is earth energy. So it's really wanting you to know what gifts you're sharing and know what you're investing in. And know that there's a process. There's going to be time. The things that you build slowly, the things that you put in effort, um, will stand the test of time, and that's really what's being asked right now. So this is going to help you um, as you um, continue to build and use that momentum of this waxing cycle. So on this card, we really have you standing here. Okay, these are your gifts. You are prepared to share them. In fact, you have called in building the momentum of perfecting your craft, whatever that may be. And there are different experiences, different people, different environments, maybe different choices that you can invest in. And so what's really going to help you during this cycle is to know what you're investing in. But there's also a level of what are you going to get back? And Spirit really wants me to make it clear it's not selfish to want to have reciprocity when it comes to sharing what you have to offer. Okay, that's why we work. So we go to work, and yes, we're going to put in all of the things that we need to get the paycheck that we need to, so that we can survive. It's not a selfish thing to ask for that. And the reason why I say that is because this is a Pentacles card. This could very well deal with finances. This could very well deal with money, abundance, material goods. So if you are, let's say, a service, let's say you read tarot, and you are starting a business and you're like, oh, I don't know how much I should charge for my readings. It's not selfish to even ask for that. Again, if you are in the helping professions, let's say healing arts or any of those esoteric arts, or let's say you're offering life coaching, anything like that, where you have a product, whether it's through guidance, or maybe you make something, maybe you're a candle maker. I just got candles popping in my head. It's okay to ask for money and charge what it's worth. Okay, so there's a value in that. And so it's really important for you to think about that during this waxing cycle. Again, experiment. Maybe there are certain levels that you're going to create and see what best one aligns with you, okay, aligns with what you want to. Because I know it can be very hard at times when we are trying to figure out how much we need to charge for our services, but this is a time of experimentation. So this would be something to think about. But it is okay to ask for monetary value for the services you have, okay? Investing in the right things, and then also receiving, okay? You have some very receptive energy, so Spirit is also really asking you to be receptive, be open to the things that you're calling in, okay? Be open to you, one, listening to that intuition. Open up, because that's going to help guide you too. Now, Spirit would like to advise you. We have another 8 here, and again, this is a Swords card, so it's all about our intellect. It's all about our thinking, our logic, and again, during this moon cycle, it is asked of you to really focus on your thinking. There are some of you who are in a stuck energy, but you're stuck, which you have control over. So you have control over your thoughts, you have control over your actions. You are the only one that can control you. And this is an energy of you being stuck and kind of in your own way when it comes to that. So the advice from Spirit is, it's time to get clear on your confidence. Okay, that was the message. Clear on your confidence. You are building something. You have already taken the steps. You have already started working on that. And a lot of times our own inner critic will jump in and say, oh no, you can't do this. Oh no, that you're not going to have enough money to do that as you're going. Oh no, you won't have time to balance all of the things that are in your life. And so these are ruminating thoughts that are causing you to get stuck. Spirit is saying, take the steps to release yourself. Now, she is blindfolded. Again, whether you're masculine or feminine, it's meaning there's hidden information. So if you don't know all that you need to, do some research. Okay, sit down, start figuring out what that is. So I was getting a plan. Okay, Spirit is saying it's really important. Get a plan. Gather the information you need. Maybe you're writing a book and you don't know exactly which way to go. Am I going to self-publish? Am I going to look for an agent? Am I going to find a publisher? Research. This is going to help you to understand the information that you need. Now, she also is blindfolded, which means she's tapping into her intuition. Okay, we have a little bit of emotions here. So it's being said that your mind, you are ruminating too much. So tap into that intuition, tap into again what that heart is saying when it comes to what you need to do to calm that inner critic. Okay, you might need to go for walks. She's bound here. And so when you think about unsticking yourself, walks are freedom. Go outside in nature. Let yourself and let your mind wander. Again, the things that you're doing are starting to take shape. And it was really asked of you during this time to think outside of the box. Okay, think outside of the entrapment of the swords. Think outside of your mind. Think outside of the thoughts that are keeping you trapped. Again, Spirit is speaking. You're on a very exciting path. I am actually really, really excited for you. And again, this waxing cycle is the time to take those steps. Think outside of the box, experiment, be independent, and really go for what you're doing. All right. Thank you, fire sign. Please like, subscribe, and drop me a comment. I am really excited to know what you are doing. It also helps me to send out some real good vibes your way as you are building this brand new thing. All right. Until we meet again, with much love and appreciation, be well. Bye.